I like the way the sound right now. It's a nice breeze. This is a good ambiance for this because it's going to make it so just natural and peaceful and tranquil. And that was also his like stress. He didn't have stress. He's at ease, zen. It's looking way better, man.
So today I took time off of work to go prepare our first location for the film project. It's going to be our primary location. And I took the day off of work and set aside time, which makes me feel quite a bit more committed to the project because I actually have skin in the game now. We spent the better part of a couple, like 3 or 4 hours hauling, leftover and forgotten remnants out of the bus that's going to serve as the Cretin's home. And we moved them from inside the bus to outside the bus. So we didn't exactly get super far with it, but we did clear out the space, which is not nothing. It gave us the opportunity to kind of visualize the space, see what we are really working with as a blank canvas, and removing all of the junk is going to allow us to then selectively reintroduce elements, and that'll be where the sort of aesthetic design comes into play.
Waste not, want not. The old adage, one man's trash is another man's treasure. And most treasures are what you can make them work for a function, for a purpose.
That was today. I broke a vacuum, sucking up all the junk off the ground. It was pretty bad. I wore a mask. I don't typically wear a mask, but I wore a mask today. But it was fun. It was fun, and it represents progress. And James is excited. Once we clear everything out, take it to the dump, we'll be ready to film our proof of concept stuff, which would be, out front. And once we get the out front, we'll be able to film out front. We'll be able to film in the bus, and that'll give us the visual identity that we're gonna then shop around to people to get them interested. So I'm excited for that. I'm not excited to wade through dirt and squirrel piss dust, but it's what we got to do. And sometimes in the process of doing those things, you're knee deep in boxes and you're thinking, am I crazy? Is this really going to be a thing? Or am I just cleaning out a filthy old trailer or a filthy old bus? But no, it's commitment. It means it's going to happen. We're pushing the boulder up the hill, and I'm glad that I've got James to assist with this process.
So what you're looking at now is a major improvement over what we started with. It was messy. There was all kinds of garbage everywhere. There were nuts on the floor, old shells, should say. A squirrel that came in decided to make its home and was destroying things. Someone had squatted. There was an old mattress now that we threw out the back, along with 2 old boat motors. The trash is now removed except for a few select items, which we are quite possibly going to use for props. But we're just going to retain what we can use and discard and dispose of properly what we cannot use.